Hi everyone, I am PM Nagarajan Pillai, a 15-year-old English teacher from SK Sungai Tuang, Masjid Tanah Melaka. This is actually this is actually a classroom-based research which I have done on my students since 2017. PEMPEL project in improving primary school pupils' motivation and engagement in the English language writing skill. And this is the Facebook page which I shared my project. The reason for choosing PenPal is because I need a tool to motivate my pupils, especially in writing skill. How many of us are very sure that our pupils apply the language they have learned? We know they only use during lesson and exams, but are they practicing to use the language in daily basis? We all know that opportunities are offered to pupils who can perform. So what about the rest of the pupils? Shouldn't everyone get the opportunity to engage in learning regardless of different learning abilities? So, ladies and gentlemen, English usage has increased tremendously in Malaysia, especially in this age of internet and globalization. The issue on pupils' inability to grasp English language even after 11 years of schooling continues to be a hot topic. When writing is concerned, according to Lakai 1992, ESL students complained about learning and focusing on the English word order or word forms. Nicholas in 2008 claimed that writing was used as a form of punishment where students were forced to write misspelled words. If one can write in the language, he is considered to have reached the goal. Yet, on the other hand, the same activity is a form of punishing students, and this can be highly demotivating. And I believe this forms a significant contradiction in the students' attitude to the English language subject. According to Scrivener in 2005, teachers spends quite a lot of class time using chalk and board and explaining things as if they are transmitting the knowledge. As the English language has changed its purpose, teaching style also are changing in different forms and method. And due to these several issues in writing, I have decided to apply a PenPal project to improve my pupils' motivation and engagement in English language writing skill. Now, you might be asking, why PenPal project? So let me share with you the engagement theory of learning framework, okay, which was developed by Greg Kiesley and Ben Schneiderman. The basic principle of engagement learning theory is pupils are intrinsically motivated to learn due to the meaningful nature of the learning environment and activities. According to the theory, pupils should be meaningfully involved in learning through interactive, worthwhile, and authentic tasks. Okay, you can see on the slide from the three components framework of this theory summarized by relate, create, donate imply that learning activities, the first one, occur in a group. The second one are project based, and the third one have an outside focus or authentic focus. So this relate component emphasizes on team efforts that involve communication, management, and social skill. The create component makes learning a creative and purposeful activity. The last one, the donate component, stresses the value of making a useful contribution while learning. So this is why I choose PenPal project as it underpinning with the engagement learning theory. The PenPal project is an authentic project-based learning conducted in a group to improve pupils' motivation for better engagement in writing. So the major premise of the PenPal project, which synthesized with the engagement learning theory, is that pupils must be engaged in their coursework in order for effective learning to occur. Now, what are the aim of this research? The first one is to motivate and gain confidence in writing in English for my pupils who are L2 and L3 children. Okay, the second one is to create freedom for children to learn and write in English, especially for rural primary school pupils. Okay, because my pupils are from a semi-rural primary school. Okay, the third one is to enable pupils to communicate in English through letters and emails. And the last one is to instill positive attitude towards the language. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this research project involved 33 pupils of age 12. Okay, they were selected as participants for this project, and these 33 pupils consist of 21 boys and 12 girls, and they are from a semi-rural school in Malacca. This research used a quantitative method design. The selection of the 33 pupils for this project was based on their low performance in their January diagnostic test in 2019. And out of these 33 pupils, there are 21 boys and 12 girls, in which 10 got D and 21 got E in their test. In terms of data, it consisted of the comparison of results of their diagnostic test and the year-end assessment, also known as the school-based assessment, and also their questionnaire. Now let's look at the procedures, how I conducted the PenPal project. Before exposing the pupils to the real PenPal project, they were introduced to the Peer Admirer project. This Peer Admirer project is similar to the PenPal project, where pupils write messages instead of letters and email, and this is done among the pupils in the same class. The purpose is to start this project in a small group before working with other pupils from different schools and different states. Now, let's look at the steps on how to conduct the PenPal project. The first step for this PenPal project was to create a Facebook page. I made an announcement by creating the Facebook page, and I invited other schools teachers to participate. After that, I chose one school to start first from the Facebook page. The next step is, once I have the student's name from the school that I have picked, I will distribute them among my pupils. Next, the pupils will start writing, and after few days, I will collect and post the letters to the pen pal school. While waiting for the reply, I will choose my next pen pal school. The reason is to let pupils to practice. They might be writing the same content as the first letter, and this is another way of helping them to gain confidence in writing. Okay, in the meantime, I will make sure I check their work to see progress. Okay, I will make sure they have at least 5 pen pal school within the period of January until August. After that, the pupils sit for school-based assessment and I give them questionnaire to get their feedbacks. Okay, how do my pupils write? Okay, the first one, the topic. Okay, the pupils will write their intro in the first letter, and after that, I will give them topics from the textbook to write. Next, pupils will write in their writing notebook first before copying on a sheet of paper, because I will check their writing in the notebook and the copied version will be posted to the pen pal schools. Pupils are given chance to decorate the letters, they can attach photos and they can exchange gift too. They'll be given 2 to 3 days to write, and I'll make sure I don't correct the letter because I want them to build confidence throughout the process. The teaching and learning process, and also the process from writing and reading letters. Here you can see we have the early 18 local schools who participated in this project. They had given their names via Facebook page, and in 2019 my pupils collaborated with 3 local schools from Kuala Lumpur and Sarawak. They are SK Nangababai from Sarawak and SK Segambut and SK Sri Setia from Kuala Lumpur. Later, we had pen friends from Mexico, France, Ukraine, and also from India. Now let's look at the exam grades. So ladies and gentlemen, based on table 1 and figure 1, they have clearly shown there is an improvement in pupils' writing results. The number of pupils who scored A has increased by 4, while the number of pupils who scored C and D has increased by 7 and 6 respectively. During the diagnostic test, there were only 1 student who got C and 10 students scored D. Okay. After the pen pal project, the number of C has increased from 1 to 8, and the number of D has also increased from 10 to 16. And as you can see from the table 1, there were 21 pupils who scored E. And this number of E has also reduced to 4 after the pupils involved themselves in the pen pal project. So this is a remarkable and tremendous achievement. Besides the exam score, the 33 pupils were also given questionnaire to answer. So based on this table 2, 21 pupils strongly agreed they like writing letters and emails, and the project is more fun than traditional instructions. 18 pupils strongly agreed they like reading letters and emails too. Now let us look at table 3. Table 3 shows the belief of pupils on how useful this PenPal project is. 22 pupils strongly agree that the project increases their interest in writing. 20 pupils strongly agree the PenPal project helps them to write better and longer. This table 4 shows pupil intention on the PenPal project. So from this table, we can clearly see 24 pupils strongly agreed that they will continue to join PenPal project in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, overall, learning to write by involving in collaborative project such as this PenPal project is an awesome experience. It helps to improve the quality of pupils' writing. It is one of the alternatives for pupils to engage and practice writing using the language and slowly gain confidence. This is a project that can generate excitement. This can be a project-based learning for both snail mail and also email. And this PenPal project is the best way to help pupils, especially rural school pupils, to engage in writing activities. Because the idea that when pupils find lesson meaningful, they have a high level of interest in the task. They learn more effectively, they tend to retain the information, and they are able to transfer it to other contexts. This PenPal project is a creative and purposeful project. The data analysis have proven that the pupils' motivation to learn increases. Pupils have opportunity to define, organize, and complete their own project, or should I say they have a sense of ownership. When pupils engage in realistic projects such as this PenPal project, they can be better prepared when they enter the workforce. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is all from me. If you are interested to join in the PenPal project, you may check on the Facebook page as shown on the slide here. That is all from me. Thank you. Bye bye.